Hello everybody, welcome on in, it's Christy, and we are one day a little bit delayed for our ATC. So tonight is Friday, but we are doing our ATC Friday tonight, so I guess it's going to be Fun Friday because we are doing Alice in Wonderland. So I have my ATC kit here. Hello Lori, you're my first one on tonight. How are you, friend? All right, you guys, so thank you very much for your prayers and your well wishes. I have not been doing well since Thursday, or since Wednesday, I should say. And then Thursday morning when I woke up, I just took a down. Hello, Em, how are you? I just kind of like took a down, like shot down. So when I woke up, I wasn't feeling it. I had to call into work and everything else, but I am about 80% better, but I'm here with you guys and I try to save all my energy for tonight so we can get going. So you guys, we are working with, our kit tonight is our Alice in Wonderland kit. I am so excited about this one. And it did come with, we have some classic printables, okay, and then we have some stickers that we could use to embellishment. I did not cut out my stickers. I will probably be cutting my, actually we can start cutting out the stickers while we're waiting for some people to come on in. So, and these are a mixture of like the classic and the Disney version and everything else. So, oh, there's a chance of rain. I just got notification. That's lovely. So how is everybody doing tonight? Again, I am so sorry that we are a little delayed with our little ATC, but sometimes this stuff happens, you guys, but I always try to catch up with you all. I am going to kind of start cutting out my stickers that I think I'm going to use. I'm going to use a lot of these stickers as embellishments. So I will show you guys the kit here in a minute. So if you want to work on, some of you may have the kit and some of you may not. But I basically tell you where you can get everything for the most part. Sometimes it's exclusive because I find a really good deal or I find them at a thrift store or whatever. So I'm not seeing comments either, so I don't know. My comments haven't been working properly. So if I don't see your comments, I'm going to see if I can go grab my tablet. But I do have some buttons here. There are some little signs that say this way, that way. Of course, our Cheshire Cat and little mini playing cards and our little mushrooms. I did find my hearts, so I'll be using the hearts, and I did find my little red roses. I think the kit that everybody else got has a little charm playing card in it. There was only 11 of them, so I gave them all out. I don't have a charm playing card, but that's okay. So look at these backgrounds, you guys. These were so much fun to make. I have the Red Queen, and then this reminds me of like Alice with the checkered. We have our bunny, our little white rabbit, and painting the roses red, painting the roses red. Some of these backgrounds I created myself, and then you have that's a Hobby Lobby one, but you have the checkered, and then this one is like a black, white, and red. And then there's this one with the flowers and the butterflies, like the bread and butterflies. And then this is just our little spot of tea, a Mad Hatter's tea party. I'm going to go get my tablet because I'm not seeing any comments. Let me bring myself up, everybody. Okay. There they are. There are the comments. Hi, Em. I set my alarm so I wouldn't miss you. Oh, Laura, you're so funny. Thank you. Hugs, gal. Thank you. Sprinkles. Cute. Okay. All right. I may have to keep updating this. Let me turn this down. I don't need to hear myself talk. So let me see. There's 4 people on. Hi, Lucy. I have to probably see your comments on the tablet. Of course, now it's not working. Does anybody know how these comments work? Okay, I will try. I might have to go out and go back in and refresh it. But you guys, we're still gonna have fun. I'm still here. I'm gonna just do a tutorial then, since I can't really see comments. And if you guys see people coming in and talking to me, let them know. Maybe they can see your comments. I've had that problem for the last few days. Actually, I'm gonna pull some sort of like Alice colors, just because I feel like maybe that's an Alice type thing. I need to organize these a little bit better. So I have a humongous container of them, but these are just kind of like my overflow. All right, so I'm gonna pull these out of the way. Okay, so hi Bonnie, how are you? And then, let me see. Your comments have been walkie. Opening the crap box, thank you, Lucy. All right, yes, I'm gonna have to go up, in and out. So I will say hi to all of you when I can see that you're watching. That's the only thing I see on my screen. Hi, Robbie. All right, you guys, let me get my playing cards, which I moved because I wasn't prepared. My goodness gracious me. Let's see, what are we gonna use tonight? Let's use friends. We're all friends here. We're using our friends cards tonight because we're all friends here. We are all friends. So I think there's 7. Oh my gosh, I have to save that one. It's the Holiday Armadillo. I just had to say that because I love this scene. I love this episode. How many of you love Friends? I'm going to refresh the comments and see, or hit the heart button. Maybe I'll see your hearts if you love Friends. Now I messed up my count. Oh, it's just never dull moment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we going to use the Holiday Armadillo? Oh no, look, what's his name? It's the Holiday Armadillo. What is his name? Now I can't remember the monkey's name. Oh, I see your hearts. Yay, I see your hearts. Are you guys laughing at the Holiday Armadillo? I think that part is so funny. And I got my things out just in case. All right, you guys. Woo! This is going to be fun since I have no comments, but that's okay. I got my glue. I got my people. I have my stuff. That's all we need. Scissors and glue tonight. That's the way it's going to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start gluing. I wish I had an assistant tonight because that would be nice. Because then I could just tell them to go ahead and help me glue so I can refresh the comments for myself. I'm so glad you guys are here though. We're going to stick it out, right? All right, so I love Alice in Wonderland. I think I like all the versions. I definitely love the live action one with Johnny Depp. My daughter loves Johnny Depp too. She is a fan. She is a big fan of his. That glue's almost gone, you guys. My goodness. All right. So we're gonna keep going because this is getting a little crazy and ridiculous, Mr. Facebook. All right, I have to go out and then back in to see you guys. Sprinkle Marcel, thank you. I knew it started with an M. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mel. Oh my gosh, I knew it started with an M and I couldn't remember the name of it. Like, what in the world? It's been a while since I watched any Friends episodes. I am currently halfway through Gilmore Girls and I started it almost... Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I started it, you guys. I can't even remember now. I don't watch it every day. I watch a few episodes and then I go like a week and then I watch a few episodes unless I'm actually binge watching it, which I haven't been lately. I was binging a lot of it when my husband was at work at night and he was doing the night shift. All right, so I have those 3. So yes, we have 7 to do. How cool is that? All right, that's fine. We're gonna keep going on them. Ross and Marcel. That's the last comment I see. How many people are here? 9 people? How are you guys? I'm sorry that I was gone yesterday. Like I said, I'm trying to recuperate still. I've just been very achy. I did something with my back the other morning. I know I did because I could feel when I did it. It was like, ooh, a few potty words may have came out because that was not, it did not feel good. Hi, Marlene. Marlene, how are you? We're putting our backgrounds down. Now here is the fun thing on this. I know that some of you may or may not know, but I am opening our club up for digital tier. I opened it on, I believe it was Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday. I opened it up. So if you guys are interested, what I'm doing is I want to see how you guys like it, because a lot of this stuff you'll get, I usually include a few backgrounds, not all of them, but you'll get like all the prints and everything, and some of them are designed by me, some of them are just things that I found or resourced from either my stamp collection, my books that I have. Some of them are printables that I just find online. Anything that I purchase from a creator that sells it digitally, I will not, that's the only thing that's not going to be included, because obviously, for obvious reasons. But I can give you a link on where to find it. So, nothing will be mailed to you except for a welcome letter every month, but it is a more budget-friendly option. And their first month is $3.99, and I just bill you for that. After that, you can tell me if you like it or if you don't, and then you just get invoiced every month on the first of the month, first between the first and the third of the month, every month, and then it just gets automatically invoiced to you. And once you pay it, everything gets emailed in. I can do either JPEG or the PDF version. So I'm able to make them, and they're going to be the correct size as you print them out. So you don't have to resize everything. I don't know if I explained that, but it was a process. It was a process to figure it out myself. All right, you guys. So we have lots of options with this because you could go anywhere with this, really. We have these, which are, that's our Alice in Wonderland cup. These printables here with all of our funny guys. We also have a sticker sheet. I took out my red roses and my hearts, and I happen to have a butterfly left over, so we're going to use that too. And your little embellishments. And if you have your own of these at home, you can use those. We have buttons, mushrooms. Bear with me here. I also have these little paper mushrooms. That's another like little scrap. These little signs, which we will cut up as well. This way, that way, tea time, all of that. And then these are all different, and they're mixed between like the classic and the movie. So that's Class Alice, and then this is the movie version of Cheshire. So we can do lots and lots with these, and you're just gonna let your imagination run free. Now, I'm pretty sure I gave everybody hearts, because it's the Queen of Hearts. So hopefully, but if not, obviously the cards still play a role, even though they aren't the hearts. All the deck of cards do. So those are the ones that I have, and we're just gonna go with the flow. So let's go ahead and start with, I think I'm going to do my partiers. Hello, sweet Kimmy. Kimmy, I cannot see comments. Hi, Lucy. I have to go back in and come right back in on my iPad because it's so crazy. Hello, Marlene. You open up the craft box. Kimmy, I'm doing a little bit better. I am like at 80%. I try to save all my energy for tonight. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my little rabbit. Now, not the white rabbit, but the rabbit that's at the tea party. I always found that confusing when I was little. I don't know about you guys, but when I was watching the movie, I'm just like, why is there a rabbit and then another rabbit? I felt like they should have made him like a squirrel or something, but that's just me. That's just me. But it's gonna be a fun night. Hopefully, even though I don't see all the comments, I'll keep refreshing on this end. My goodness, you guys. I almost sat down at my desk and I was worried about the storm coming because it's near my window, my back, and I was just gonna do like a tabletop version. But we may have to save one of these cards for that another time. But I thank you all for your prayers and your well wishes. I can't really explain. I wasn't doing too great on Wednesday, and then Thursday when I woke up, I could barely move. I didn't even want to open my eyes. That's how bad it was. And I laid in bed till probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I finally said, my poor dogs are wondering where I am. So I had to get up and I just moved to the couch. So that was that. And that's where I ended up. So I think we're going to attempt to do like a pocket on this one. And I'll show you guys what I mean. Because these little guys are kind of like, I feel like this printable may have come from like a board game. This one I did find online, by the way. But I couldn't tell you where because I resourced from everywhere, you guys. But I feel like they could go in like the little things for like the game pieces, like the little pawns. So I think they came from a game. But I'm gonna try to make a pocket with my cup with this one. So stay tuned when I get this cut out. I like to do things with you guys and not just have everything pre-done. But I know sometimes this part can get boring and I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you guys mind if I cut things off online? And then I feel like I do a crappy job. I don't know. Hi, Brandy. How are you? Hold on. I'm going to come back out to see my comments. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, my mom sent me your message, and you are a good girl. There's no limit to that. You don't. There's no limit to saving spots. 100 of you can join the digital tier. It'll be a little tiresome for me by the end of the day, but that is fine, my dear. You just let me know. And by the way, your box is sitting right here. I have a few more things I'm going to put in it, and then it's heading out the door because I was ready to send it out on Tuesday, but then Wednesday I just didn't do really well. All right, I'm probably going to cut my little signs too. I think I pre-cut some of these for you. So, and I can possibly, if you guys want this as a digital, I can possibly get the things together for it too. But don't quote me on everything for that one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this one into a little pocket. And the way I'm going to do that is I am going to cut around my cup, just a little fussy cut. I'm going to leave a little white. When I say fussy cut, you guys don't have to do exactly up to the image. Some people like that little border, and to be honest, I like the little border, especially when we have our little busy backgrounds. You'll see what I mean. It kind of breaks up the patterns, but it is Alice in Wonderland, so there's no rules. There's no rules on this one. So, let me see. All right. So I am going to, and by the way, I will post the link on where to sign up for the digital tier if you guys are interested at the end of this live. I'm going to try to start posting it regularly at the end of all my ATC lives so everybody knows where to go, because I know when things aren't right in front of you, it's sometimes confusing. All right, I love that. Amy, how are you? I can't see comments. I have to keep refreshing, but that's okay, my friend. All right, so you guys, what I want to do is I'm going to have them kind of sticking out of the tea like that. I think that would be so cute. So what I'm going to do is I am going to glue this just around here and here, and I'm going to keep the top part open. So I don't even have my little mat with me, you guys. All right. So I'm just going to do like the little handle all the way down, and then I'm going to keep that part open at the top. and right there. So I don't know if you can see in the light. See where I put that glue? You see that shininess? I know it's probably hard. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And because it's Alice, we can make it kitty corner. We can make it like that. Everything can be a little mad here, just like we are in the craft box sometimes. Okay. That I'm liking. So now we're going to take our little rabbit. I can't remember his name. Does he even have a name? We all know Mad Hatter. And they're just kind of hanging out in the teapot. And I think that's so cute, just like that. But I'm going to put Alice kind of looking up at them on the corner here. I should have put this a little bit more over, but that's okay. It's going to go, this one's not going to go in a sleeve. It's going to go a little bit over here. Oh my gosh, my hair is everywhere, you guys. But this is an actual sticker. So let me peel this apart. That's an actual sticker. And then I'm going to have her kind of looking up like, what in the world? And then we can just put a little piece of paper or something on the back of that. I'm not really worried about that. We can even like tuck that in, but I kind of like it hanging out. So I love, love, love that one. I just love it. She's like, what are you two doing? This is probably her face when you're watching me, right guys? I told you we're gonna have fun. That is so cute. Yes, thank you. Okay, so there's that one. Let me get this out of here. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right, the next one, let's see, what are we gonna work with? I just kind of want to see my background. So if you guys didn't see, some of these I designed, a couple of these I designed. This one I turned into a background, okay? I kind of want to do, because Cheshire should definitely go on this one. And we can kind of make this one a little funny. And then we do have our little sign. So I'm going to fix this a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit more straight. So I was going to ask a question and now I can't remember. Has everybody seen all the live action movies that they did with Johnny Depp? And did you like them? Did you like the first one or the second one better? I'm going to refresh my comments and see. All right. I feel like I need to have the rabbit running too at the bottom. So let me see what I have. That one can be... I'm going to get my double-sided tape out too, because we can definitely use some of that. And if you guys don't want to use the little tabs at the bottom, just cut them out. You don't have to always use everything that's right in front of you. You can cut around things and make things however you want them. That's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty. I gave you guys lots of things to get creative because since Alice in Wonderland is so like funky anyway, it's kind of like a fun theme. You guys could do all kinds of stuff with this. So I'm thinking, I don't know about the mushroom there yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to put the clock. Definitely the Drink Me sticker. So we have a little Drink Me sticker and we have a Red Queen. There's all kinds of stuff on here. This one I think we're doing more of a collage than a scene, which can be fine too. And then our little rabbit. Hi, Becky! Becky, I don't have my comments working, so I'm gonna be looking on here. A clock would be a cute one, yes. There is a clock on that, and there's one on here too. Time for tea. I think maybe we'll just do the clock on this one. We might not use, we're really not gonna use everything, but you guys know what I mean. All right. So, let's see. I didn't see comments about the movie. Did everybody see the movie? They have had it. Aw, hello, Becky. I'm sorry if I'm delayed with my answering. They have had it on TV, I know. Some TV specials. I don't know, does anybody actually watch TV anymore, though? Like, or do you guys just watch, like, movies on streaming services? Or do you just only watch streaming services? I mean, a lot of the streaming services have local TV, I guess, but we get free because my husband works for the company. I've been getting free for many, many years because I used to work for the cable company and we had it free. So that was always nice. We had to pay for like our premium channels and stuff, but I know it's terribly expensive and not everybody can do that anymore. Especially when you don't watch half the channels that are there and you only watch like certain shows. Sometimes it's better to just do the streaming services. All right, I'm gonna have him popping out like he's running across the scene because I have my double-sided tape. That's what we're gonna do for him. And I think I'm gonna double the double-sided tape, if that makes sense, because I want him like running. I'm gonna wait till I have everything glued though. Before I put him down. My husband and I usually just watch some streaming services. We try to find a movie or something. That's all we really have time for at the end of the day when we're done like eating dinner and all of that. That's the wrong one. All right, so we're definitely gonna put in the Drink Me. That's gonna be up here. And then Wonderland this way. These would be so cute with a pocket letter with tea inside. I think that would be super cute as like a little gift. And then we'll put Cheshire there. I'm debating if I want a card, but I think I want the card on one of these. I don't know yet. We can always add the embellishments later. Some people like to do things like as an assembly line and then work on the details later. That's fine too. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut out my little clock. Or my hat. I could cut out the hat too. That might look cute with the clock. We'll just see. We'll see how that comes out. Let me refresh this. Oh, Sue, hello! I want to find the folders and make those folders that you made the other night. Oh, the file folders? Tanya, is that what you're talking about? No, comments are not playing nice today. I know what you mean. Oh, I almost deleted one of your comments. Hi, Sue. I'm doing a little bit better. I'm like 80%, hon. 80%. I've saved all my energy for you guys tonight. Because I was like, we've got to do it. I don't want to be too late with all of this because I don't want to fall behind. I've started working on all of July's themes are already picked, and I've already started working on them. So I'm going to be a little bit on time this upcoming month. Can you believe it's going to be June on Monday? Like, what the heck? That's like hard to believe. My goodness, June. And that means we're almost halfway through the year. That's hard to believe. Like, I feel like the year just started. Time flies when you get old. When you get older, I should say. I feel very old lately. I felt really old yesterday. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to put down the hat. I gotta try out some other stickers, you guys, because I feel like these... Do you guys have a hard time with the stickers? And if you do, it's okay to just use your glue. You don't have to use them as a sticker. I just thought you could use them on other things if you don't want to glue them. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put the hat up here. And then our clock, which I still have yet to cut out. Let me refresh this again. So I love the movie. I love the soundtrack. My daughter had a party. So I have a fun story for you guys. My daughter's birthday is in June. So usually school is out. And you know how like you always have like a birthday party for like the kids and you invite like the school kids. Well, usually my daughter's friends from school were always on vacation or doing something for the summer. So we never really got a chance to like have like a birthday party for her or anything because her birthday is always in the summer. So one year when Alice in Wonderland was big, the movie had come out recently. I actually took her birthday and I moved her party to October, and we had a very merry birthday party for her. So, and everybody, like, it's not like she got 2 birthdays that year. She really only got 1, but it was just interesting because I wanted to do something for her that wasn't the same old. So that's what I did for her. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put down the rabbit. And he's going to kind of run over here. I know there's a clock behind him, but that's okay. And then I kind of wanted to put this little mushroom here. This is a bead. It's almost like a eraser type material bead. I'm just going to use regular glue stick on it and just put it on here. Actually, do I want to put it up there? No, I don't want to put it there. I'm going to put it in the middle. We'll see if it stays. Hello, Gwen. How are you? I have to keep refreshing comments because that is sweet. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Sharon. Okay. So there's that one. Look at how fun that is. They're all cut. It's all like a little grouping there. And then those of you that just joined, we did our little teacup with the flower background, and these little guys are like popping out. We made it like a little pocket out of the teacup, and there's Alice down there. So I love that one. Okay, yay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This one I love because it is like them painting the roses red. And I think because the card guys are on here, I'm going to use the rabbit and the card guys here. We're just having fun, guys. We're just going to do whatever we want. You guys are going to do whatever you want and everything else. There is a Cheshire smile there too, which we can put up there. Like, oh, that would be so cute, like it's in the bush. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to cut that too. So I hope everybody's enjoying the theme tonight. I know we have a lot of Alice in Wonderland lovers. And fun fact, I don't know if you guys know how much I adore the monkeys and how I My daughter and I saw Mickey Dolenz tour many times, and we saw many shows, and Coco actually sings the other version by Jefferson's version of Alice, and she does a great job. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about Mickey Dolenz' sister Coco Dolenz, and she sings the White Rabbit. And there's lots of videos on YouTube that you can see. I'm going to do this one kind of like a collage too. And I think I'm still going to put our little arrows in there. You guys should have got about 2 or 3 of these. But I think Alice is like just a classic for everybody. Guys, it wouldn't go. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. So we've got our little card players back here. Our Cheshire Smile. And then I think I'm going to put my little card off to the side. I know this did get cut off. It's just because if I made it any smaller, you guys wouldn't even be able to like cut it out. So just kind of ignore that piece. Or you can cut out the little hearts or the little symbols. That's another thing that you could do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue these because I don't want to mess with the sticker part. I really need to research better stickers. Sometimes if you grab it the right way, it comes off just fine, but other times it's a little hard. You can also take a strong piece and just kind of stick it there, and that should help heal it. It should. It doesn't always. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so over the Facebook notifications of a partnership and all that stuff. You guys know what I mean? I wasn't ready to put that down yet. I think I'm going to put them there. And then that there. That there. And just keep him there. Everybody's is going to be a little different, so we're just going to kind of keep this the card and the Cheshire people, I think. I'm going to go with this one. Let me go back here, go back in. I'm sorry, this is not fun tonight because I'm not seeing all your comments. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Tony. You love Alice in Wonderland, Gwen? How would I guess that? How are you doing, my friend? I think we're gonna put, well, I kind of like them there. We'll work on some of this. I think I like everything the way it's at right now, so we're gonna go with the flow. Now, again, you guys got that little card charm, so you guys can put that little charm on the card. You could use one of these little bull pins. I didn't send any. Was I supposed to send some out to you guys? I think I was, and now I just remembered. Is Karen here? Karen, I still have to send you your card that you won on my giveaway. Oh, Gwen, did you say that you knew Stephanie that won the card, Stephanie Dazzle? Because I haven't been able to find her to message her, and I want to send her her card that she won. She won the giveaway on that was Mother's Day weekend. We're behind. We're so behind. Let's see. What else did I put here? Oh yeah, the little card guys. Look at them holding the red roses. I think that's so cool. I'm trying to think if they would look better here. I think I might come back to this one. I did put this on crooked. All right, you guys, we're going to come back to this one because I feel like I need to work on something else. I feel like they might go cute here with the cards. Remember, we still have Alice to use here, which I think I'm going to use her on this one. Maybe the Cheshire. We can put, oh, we can put hearts on it too. Okay. We still have the rabbit there. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're just kind of, I don't have a plan. Whenever I come on here, you guys, there's no plan. I just get creative with you guys. And you guys can feel free to tell me what to do with what. And I will see if that works for me. It's whatever works for you. I'm cutting these stickers and it's making my scissors stick. The good thing is the next group that I sent you, I pretty much cut the scissors for, I cut the stickers for you. I'm gonna get my cutter bees out. That's not working for me. Well, let me finish this one. Trying to get in the little cracks here. My mom found her markers, you guys, and she found her cutter bees, in case you were wondering. She always loses things. And then she says, did I leave those at your house? And I'm like, no, you didn't, Mom. She's so funny, you guys. All right, I am thinking for this one, I think I'm gonna cut this and just have our mushrooms. These were just like little scraps from one of those little books. Since this already has the white rabbit, I'm thinking about putting Alice on here. And then our heart up here and put our cards laying out. What do you guys think? Be helpful if I pulled up your comments. Decided which day to go to Orlando this weekend. Ooh, where are you going? You can message. Oh, yes, please. She was excited you like her shop name. Yes, I do love her shop name. What is the partnership about? I get 60. It's people are saying it's spam, Kathleen, and I mean it comes from Facebook. So I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure about that at all. I think it's just a scam. I don't know. I really don't. I wish I knew more. Em was on here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but I know that everybody says it's a scam. So I don't touch it. I don't open it, nothing. I'm going to start deleting them because if they're a scam, they're a scam. But I must get like 10 a day. And I think it's crazy. And if it is from Facebook, like why aren't they, and it's spam, like why aren't they doing something about it? Because it's been happening for like over 2 weeks. I've been getting them for over 2 weeks. I don't know. I cannot tell you. I do not know. I have a red rose too I'm going to put on here. This glue stick is just, that's a done for, and that's a done for. I'm just going to get my regular trusty one out. Okay. Sorry guys. If you're wondering what we're talking about, by the way, Kathleen has a page as well. Kathleen, you need to come on your page name so you can tell everybody about your page. She is also a crafter and goes live in the evenings, mostly. And we've been getting these little notifications that say that people want a partnership with us and this and that. And I was being told it was scam. So I don't know. So you guys have the little cards that I gave you. I don't have one, but I do have a little rose. So I'm going to use my little rose. I lost the top to my tacky glue. So we're going to do this like this. I just squeezed it to the very top and stuck it in. And I'm going to put this on here. Kind of between them. And then I'm going to put a red heart for the Queen of Hearts. Probably up there. Okay. There's that one. That is so cute. I love the way that turned out. Love, love, love that one. All right. I'm still fiddling around with some of these. And I'm looking to see what I have left on my little sheet here. I think I'm going to put the red, we're going to do another collage type thing, and I'm going to put the red queen up here. I thought, did I give you guys keys too? I thought you guys had keys. I don't think I have my keys. I have ears. I may be thinking about something else, but if you guys have keys, you can do the keys if you wanted to too. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. We'll pull those off for a minute. Well, let me cut off my red queen. Have you guys seen, there's the cutest mat, and I found it on Amazon, but they want so much money for it. It says, it's a picture of like the old fashioned, not the Disney version, the old one. And it's a picture of the Red Queen, and she's pointing and she goes, "Off with your shoes." That's what it says. I wanted it so bad. And I told my husband about it, but I was like, they want so, I think it was like $40. I'm like, that's not worth it to me. I'm not spending $40 on that. I don't know, you guys. I'm debating what I want to do. I think I want to keep that rabbit there though, and just put a few hearts around. But this definitely needs something else. I feel like maybe the little mushroom in the corner and a couple of the buttons. I haven't decided. That one's bothering me, but we'll come back to it. Whenever you guys get stuck, you can always go to the next one and come back. Or you can just keep it plain too. Alright, so these are printables. So we're going to do Alice down there. I'm going to put Time for Tea there. I am going to show the key on this one though, because there is a key in the background of that one. Some of you may have a different one on your kit. It just depends. And we're just going to glue on our little Red Queen. Stick her under Alice here for a second. Okay. These are actually different sizes. How interesting. These I think I've had for a long time. I think I used these last year when we did our Care Bears. I'm pretty sure. So, you guys can either draw a heart or whatever. I kind of like it the way that is. That's kind of cool. Whoops. Well, did you guys see it? Let me see if I can reach it. That always happens at least once during our live, does it not? Almost every time. There's that one. I kind of like that one. That's kind of cool. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Woo, I need a drink. I need a drink. Blue Garden and Florida Mall, but it looks like rain. Oh, Gwen. I need to talk to you about the Stamp Fest too. Next week I'll be crafting some. I'm feeling better to do live, but like crafting my card set me back a lot. I know that was so heartbreaking for me to hear that, Kathleen. So back to therapy and possibly surgery. No, we don't want surgery. No surgery. Gwen, what's at the Florida Mall? Is that like the big antique place? You gotta tell me about these things, girl. We gotta meet, because you're still... And by the way, Beth has been on vacation. We're still in communications with the hotel, which is why we haven't really talked about anything for our group get-together. So if you guys are interested in our Craft Box Confessions Live event that's happening at the end of July, we are just trying to make our final arrangements. We basically know what we're crafting, and we know where we're going to craft, and we know what days, but we're trying to secure a good hotel to have our meet and greet and to give you guys hopefully a good rate. If we get enough people to come, we can get you guys a good rate. And if you're interested, just sign up on the interested list. I'm going to start to send out some emails to see if you guys wanted to bunk up with each other too. Mel, I know that you know Amy, the other Amy, Crafting with Amy. I can't remember her page name right now. I don't know if you want to see if you want to bunk up with her, or if you guys don't want to bunk up with each other, we're going to talk about it too. Okay, back to crafting. Sorry, guys. Woo! It's hot. It's hot in my craft room. I don't know. I kind of like this little button here. Just kind of like a sporadic. I may come back to that one as well. We also have our little tea we can do. But I'm thinking we're going to put that over here with the mushroom. Okay. Hopefully I thought I gave you guys enough to do, but maybe I didn't. All right, you guys. I think what I want to do is we're going to cut out Alice real quick. And I'm going to come back to my comments. No, lots of stores, and they have journaling convention this weekend. What? Gwen? I can't get away. I have so much to do here because I'm literally in the middle of redoing the other side of my craft room and my other space that my husband is letting me have. He's actually taking part of the wall out so there's more airflow in here, especially in the summertime. And we just have things that we need to do. Hi, Terry. How are you, sweet Terry? I can't see comments. I have to keep refreshing, but I'll get to you in a second, my dear. How are you? How are you doing? It's been a minute since I've seen you. I know that you comment almost all the time on my page, so I know you're here and well. Well, hopefully you're well. All right, so we got Alice cut out. There, she's gonna go on our little background here. That's another background I created. Now, I think I'm gonna put Cheshire up here, but I'm going to make this one a little different. And then we're gonna cut out the T and probably use the butterfly. You guys can use gems or like little pearls. You can do whatever you wanted with these, really. It is all up to you. You could even do a little, those little tiny glass bottles that you get at Dollar Tree. That would look so cute if you attach it somehow to the card, like Drink Me. How adorable would that be? I'm going to do a little overlay as well. Like, thinking about putting her didn't use any washi tape because I didn't want to hide the backgrounds. But I think we're going to do that. And I'm going to let this one go for a minute. This is that Red Queen. We'll do that card probably a different day because I know I've had you guys on here for an hour now. Silly goose me. I can tell that I'm getting a little crazy. All right, so I have this tiny little hole puncher, but you guys could also use, is this the tiny one? Yeah, that's the tiny one. You could also use one of those little pokey tools. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to put a little hole at the top of the Cheshire Cat. And this is another way that you can hang your little card, your little playing card that came in your kit. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there are these tiny little charms. And they have them at Hobby Lobby. That's where I got them. So they're very easily accessible for everybody that has a Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to come up here. I know I didn't glue her down yet, but that's okay. I'm going to come up here and put another little hole at the top. I'm going to show you guys. I don't know what size hole this is. You can use a regular hole or just like use a pin or like a little awl to put that in. But that's how, see that little dot right there? That is how small that hole is. It's very small. So we're going to go ahead and just stick it on there. I just love the little pieces that you can put on here. You can even put book corners on here like I showed you guys the other day in your portfolios when we made the little folios. But how cute is that? With Cheshire kind of hanging there. So cute. All right. We're gonna glue up Miss Alice. There's never a dull moment, I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna move her over so you can still see her. Oh, but I wanted to glue, hold on, I wanted to glue my little mushrooms behind her, so before I put her down, let me slide these little mushrooms behind her. And you know what's so cool, you guys? You can even use like little pieces of Velcro and have them like move. You can take them and kind of like paper dolls, you know? All right, so we have to put our T here. And then I'm gonna put this little butterfly in the upper corner. And I think we'll be done with that one. I can't wait to see what you guys do too. I am thinking about opening up a group page for everybody to join, but I have not decided yet. I really just, I'm so weary about all the trolls on you know, the socials. You guys, I love that. Look at the little Cheshire hanging there. He's so funny. You guys like that one? It's almost like a little coin. I love that one. This would be so cute on in a little pocket letter. And you can just tuck behind her. Even though they're different, they're from different scenes in different movies. I just love them. All right, let me go back to the comments and take a drink. Yes, Gwen, I want to go to Stamp Fest, but here's the thing. My mom told me that Scrappy Boys is not going to be at Stamp Fest that weekend. They had to make a decision and they're going to a different one in Orlando. So I'm debating going to that one so I can see Scrappy Boys, because that's the main reason why I kind of go, because I love to get their discount and no shipping. So I haven't decided yet, but we'll talk. You just message me, my friend. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one for a tabletop tutorial, but I do want to do a little bit of dinging up, and I want to use my pink and my blue. I know it's like the baby colors. We'll do red too, just in case. So let me see if I have a blue one in that one. Okay, I need to get some more of my fuzzies out. And that's another thing. I need to get more of like these little things, because I know I'm gonna run out probably. All right. So let's see what I have. Cap this. We're almost done, you guys. I'm just gonna do my finishing touches on here, let you guys see. Tell me what you think. I think that's the pink one. I'm pretty sure that's the pink one. Yeah, that's the pink one. All right, so I'm gonna put the pink one around this one because I have pinks and stuff in here. I can't wait to see you guys's. I love seeing you guys's because you guys get so creative. I'm gonna start posting more of those on my page too, so to share your artwork, if you give me permission, of course. I always like to get permission because you never know. Some people are sensitive about that. All right. Oh, I love it. Now that made all the difference in the world. I love the little collage look. So we like that one, right? I think I'm gonna do blue on this one. We're gonna do red and red. So let me do this. This one is Fired Brick. The pink one I just used is Victorian Velvet. I got most of these from Bottom of the Bin, but I did get a nice big haul from Michael's when they went on clearance that one day. Painting the roses red. We're painting the ATCs red. We're just being goofy. Yes, Orlando sounds good, and Stamplistics is not going to be at Stamp Fest either. Oh, you're looking for someone else? I would love to see everyone's creativity. Yes! Tanya, yes! So this is what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to have two separate groups. So I will have a group for the digital tier people and then a group for my regular kit people, because I like to communicate into the groups on, you know, hey, I'm shipping things out and stuff, and that information wouldn't necessarily pertain to the people that just do digital. But I do want to have everybody kind of share their creativity. So that is something I'm considering having the two groups, but we'll see what happens. I haven't made any final decisions. So you want to do Orlando, okay. I think we might end up going that route then. I gotta get with my mom and see what she can do. All right, so we're gonna do the edges, just a little bit of red. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do half red and half blue. Why not? It's Alice. It's a crazy world. I think that would look fun. Why not? All right, I think that's everything. I'm not gonna do it this one because that background is just too dark anyways. So now we're gonna do our red. I like to pop that right in there so I have it, so I don't have to keep all these fuzzies laying around everywhere. All right, let's see. Oh, I love the blue. This one is, sorry, I forgot to tell you, Faded Jeans. Jeans girl like me. One of my favorite songs by Neil Diamond is Forever in Blue Jeans. My grandma loved Neil Diamond. And by the way, just a little FYI, we are doing a little homage to my grandmother next month for July's ATCs. We will be there will be sharks involved, just so you guys know. There will be sharks. All right. Oh, that's cool. It almost looks like trippy. Like, look at that. See how that is? It almost looks so trippy. I love it. I love it. I love these little oxidized inks. Just give your cards like the little lift it needs. From looking like a grade schooler made it to, hey, I made art. I wish I could give everybody these inks, but whenever you can find them, pick them up. Because they do make all the world difference. And even that blue on blue, that dark blue on that light blue, I'll show you. This one looks amazing. Let's move Cheshire out of the way. And of course you can do this before sticking him on there, but see how that blue on blue looks? I did a little heavy on that side, but he's gonna hide it anyways. Boop. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's so cute, you guys. I love it. Okay, so Christy is gonna go rest a little bit now. I already had dinner. I had to run an errand with my husband, which is why I came on a little bit later than normal. And it is the weekend, yay. So I'm excited about that. I am gonna do a little work, but I am gonna take it easy this weekend. Lots more to come. I'm going to try to, I did post a YouTube video of making the little sticker books like this. It's almost like this one. But it's a smaller version and it's without this part on it. They don't have pockets. They're just mini little sticker books, kind of like this. So you guys can go watch that. I only posted it to YouTube because I'm trying to have some more subscribers and traffic over there. So that's exclusively on that channel. And it's a step-by-step real-time tutorial. I'm just kind of like talking to you and working on kind of all over the place. But it's okay because that's the real me sometimes, and you guys gotta get a dose of the real me. Especially the ones that are just on YouTube and don't watch my lives. So that's it for tonight. Let me show you the cards. And I thank you for your patience in us getting these done. I know we're a little bit day late, but I was so excited about these, you guys. And I want to see what you did with your little mini card charms. I didn't have the heart to buy another pack just for me to have one. I know you guys will do good. And that rose is on there. It's not going anywhere on that one. And then our little Pop 3D one with all of the fun characters. And then this one I was not sure about, but I kind of like the way we made the background work with the front. Sometimes we like to highlight that background. And then this one's probably my favorite with them kind of poking out of the cup. and Alice is looking like, what in the world are they doing? So those are our cards tonight. You guys, I'll be back next week. There is a change for next week, and I'm just going to tell you now. So next Thursday, I am actually in an event that I did not theme for our cards for June, which was totally my fault and my mistake. But I have to commit to that. So we are going to probably do ATC on Wednesday next week. I will be live Thursday, but I'm in a berry event. So we're going to be working with strawberries. That's all I'm going to say so far. And you guys will probably see me. You'll probably see me Tuesday or Monday. So I'm going to try to go live one day before so I can let you guys know. But ATC Wednesday is probably going to be happening on Wednesday because of my schedule mess up. So let me look at my comments one more time. That sounds cool. July is my birthday, Montanya. Really? I'm so glad you told me that. That sounds too, oh, adorable. They're super cute, and I have a fun, relaxing weekend. I will, Gwen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you are interested in the digital tier, if you have questions, just message me. I don't have to invoice you right away, and I'll put the link in the comments so you guys know where to go to sign up. This is just the way that I need to do it so I can stay organized. So I appreciate you all, and you have a great night. Bye, guys.